You ain't here, I'm the real truth. Hunters, real blues, trips on them still new. Shopping at Dover Street, I'm dripping like mildew. They say you don't visit the hood, dog, I still do. A real one, only difference, my bill's bigger. I'm still with ya, I just got rich a little quicker. The same man, God handed me his game plan. I ain't perfect, far from it, what can I say, man? I feel unstoppable, losing.
And we welcome all of our viewers inside a place that the folks around here like to call the Vault. And that's Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte. Ahead, we'll decide the second entrant to next week's NFC title game as we've got a great one in store between the Detroit Lions and the Carolina Panthers. Who will punch the fourth and final ticket to the conference championship round? We'll know soon enough as we are underway here on a January afternoon. And we will not get a run back here to start. It's a...
Hold on, Frizz, let me post the string. Hold on. I'm posting the string.
And it will come out to the 25. They're going to start the drive here on the ground with Patterson. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
On 2nd and 7, Young. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd. But just 2 plays in, and Charles already their first sack defensively.
Yeah, how about that? That didn't take long, did it? And now they look at 3rd down, and that's another time to try and go and get the quarterback too.
And this opening drive not going to plan. This is now 3rd and 13. Young now. Open man, there is Patterson, complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
They go with the empty set there. 5 receivers in the formation. Normally, you want to have a running back in the block, but in this case, he's lined up to the right, and he ends up getting the football. A lot of confusion caused defensively, and it turns into a big play.
White. Blue is pressure. Blue is black.
On 1st and 10, Young. And connecting here with DJ Shark. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Young off the play fake. And Panthers. 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Panthers are on the board first here in this division round matchup.
Feeling third down.
Extra points makes them points. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Get off the field on the third.
The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Here we go, set. 10 seconds.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. He'll look to throw. He's airing it out for Williams. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. It's C.J. Henderson picking it off. And the Panthers will take over here at their own 12-yard line. Well, he's got one of the strongest arms in the league. Some people may say the strongest, but that can also have a downside occasionally, and here he's intercepted.
Yeah, when we talk about strong arms, being able to throw it deep downfield doesn't necessarily take the strongest. It takes more of the timing type of a quarterback. And it's great to be able to take your shot, but when it hangs up there just a bit too long, you put it in jeopardy. And in this case, it was intercepted.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you've got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean, or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. On play action, Young. And this will be caught by his big wide receiver. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. Well, that's good for a first down. There's a guy who went over 1,000 yards receiving in the regular season, and now he's got his first catch of the playoffs.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass in the first drive, and comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
A really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations. Ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make second down pretty tough.
Okay, right?
Young to throw it. Open receiver, that's Hayden Hurst, the tight end. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down.
And the game just keeps evolving. Big guys running those corner routes, so difficult to cover.
They'll run with Patterson. And he's got the first down as he's up to the 45-yard line.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? It looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you should have a few men in the box there.
So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45. In motion goes the tight end. The play fake. Now Young. This one too low.
This defensive coordinator.
Come on, man. Give me my sack.
That throw is not for every quarterback because you've really got to drive the ball downfield. It's going to be a tight window for him to fit that one into. In this case, unsuccessfully.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Young. That is taken in by Hurst. And it's going to be another first down. They'll get him to the ground at the Lions.
But out of him.
A new set of downs after a strong pickup of 16 yards. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. On the ground with a tight end. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
On 2nd and 12, Young. And he's got his big wide receiver complete. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 26. 15 yards there on the catch and run. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
With him now.
It's Young off play action. This is caught. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. A great effort there with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Panthers go up by 2 touchdowns. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 14-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
This one swung out to Montgomery. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And now it's 3rd and 3.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense put pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
On 3rd down, Gibbs. And he's going to a 2-yard pickup leads to 4th and 1.
This team doesn't mind running the ball in any situation, and I thought he was going to get the first down the way the play developed, but the defense closed in and stopped him just about a yard short.
That's fielded at the 8-yard line. All told, that a 55-yard punt with a net of 40 after the return. And it will be the Panthers' ball, 1st and 10. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. It has been about as perfect of a start to this game as these guys could have asked for, Charles. They've scored on their first 2 drives. They still haven't given anything up on the other side of the ball, so they can already make this a 3-score game here if they can come away with points on this drive.
Yeah, they're almost pushing them to the brink, aren't they, partner? Almost to the point now where it's a loss of words for me, which I know would excite all of our viewers, but you're just not supposed to see that type of dominance so quickly in a game like this. Everything they've done has been working so far. Offense, defense, you name it, it's going well for them.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. 1st and 10, it's Patterson. They find some open field here. And they nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37. 15 more yards there, and quickly another first down.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Now here's Young. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Young's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. On second down to run with Patterson. And he'll snag about 5 yards down to the 32.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did.
Rewrite
a manageable third down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Young. And he's got Hurst, his tight end. And it's going to be another first down. They'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 21.
Yeah, almost out of there.
Conversion successful. A gain of 11. Straight ahead to Patterson, and he'll be taken down at the
true. We're going to run out of plays for the half, though.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Off the play fake, Young. And it's caught. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. A 20-yard touchdown. And the Panthers continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead. Well, just a sensational start for this offense, Charles. 3 drives, 3 passing touchdowns.
Is that like mentioning
Rooks, we started out bad. We're all right. Let's go right here. We get the ball back at the end of the half. The end of the next half. We're all right.
Yeah, I think you're right about that. Could not imagine a worse start to that secondary. Or let's face it, a better one for this offense. No chance they stop passing now the way that it's going. I think they'll continue to press the ball downfield and hopefully reap the same results.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They trail early on the road in the playoffs. Not a great combination as they've got it 1st and 10. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out by a few inches. That'll be a first down. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Gibbs, and he'll go out near midfield at the 49. It's a gain of 14 and a first down for Detroit.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and turn his legs for a really nice pickup.
Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They'll try the left side. Gibbs, and he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
Well, we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
On third down, it's Gibbs. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. They'll drop the throw. And that's to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And he'll be marked out at about the 26-yard line. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1.
So, Charles, you look at this offense, you think about it, you got a rookie quarterback at the helm. You're in the divisional round of the playoffs here. That head of his just has to be spinning, doesn't it?
Well, normally you'd have to say yes, but I do think that the way things went last week, how he played the wild card win, how sensational he was, that'll stop his head from spinning. And now he's in a situation that's getting towards uncharted territory because you've got Joe Flacco, Mark Sanchez, the only 2 rookies to win 2 playoff games in 1 year. He's trying to join that company, but it's not going to be easy to get it done.
drive. This is 3rd and a yard. And he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
When you run into slant, timing is everything. And against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
They've given him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big 3rd down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
Succop's kick is good, and that will do it for this first half. So we've come upon halftime here in this NFC divisional round matchup as we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach! And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. A trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway. This is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And Charles, that had to be an interesting locker room at halftime. This is a team that's had so much success this year. Haven't really had to deal with a lot. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Jeremy Chinn picks it off, and he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown. Extra point splits the uprights. And they open the lead up now to 25.
Yeah.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another
So I'm
shot
coming
at
out the
it
end,
now
trying to get
as
out
this
real
one's in
quick.
the air. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Let's go. On the ball. On the cut.
They'll start this drive out on the ground.
Eric Stokes in on the tackle.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. On play action, they'll throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
Yeah, man.
His
Play
first
like shit.
reception of the divisional round matchup, but it's good for a first down as
Play
well.
like shit.
They're going to look to throw. Buying time to his left. That's caught by Montgomery.
And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. Options galore here. 2nd and a few inches.
Now a handoff up the middle. Gibbs. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, it's Gibbs, and he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
I always appreciate runners who understand situations. That was just 3rd and inches. No reason to dance around in the backfield and try and break off a bigger play. Just go pick up the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield, incomplete. They have not gotten him going at all. Tried to spark something there with a longer throw, unable to complete it.
But you have to keep trying. He's one of their best playmakers. No matter what it says on the scoreboard, you're always trying to get him the football.
On second down, it's Gibbs, and he's going to be met at about the 43. And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on third down. He'll look to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Gibbs. And boy, he had the marker square in his sights, but a good tackle's going to leave him about a yard or so short. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that'll bring up fourth down. Gets it out quickly here to the left flat. And he is trying to get to the marker. Going to depend on the spot, but I'm not sure he got there, and he did not. The Lions turned away on fourth down, and the Panthers will get the football back. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Now Patterson to start the drive to about the 40-yard line. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, it's Young. And he'll let this one go deep for Chark. And that will be incomplete.
I almost let this thing get that bitch.
The long way out there, but it'll be third down.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
Young on third down. And he comes back with one complete. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing, playing against a good quarterback like he is, to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. You just exchange.
No, they already left.
More pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete. 2nd and 10 here as we sit in the third quarter of this divisional round matchup. They go play action. Young.
Yeah,
Wide open receiver complete. He'll get it inside the 20. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards.
I'm seeing a lot of guys shaking their heads on defense right now, particularly in the secondary. And when you see that going on, that is never a good sign. But it's understandable. They've been shredded so far.
He's got it for a Panther touchdown. DJ Chark from 17 yards out. And the Panthers extend their lead yet again.
No pressure.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
Hey, the man picked up a 1,000-yard receiver off the free agent wire.
And they kick this one away.
95 speed.
He will return this from deep in the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
Tanzania.
The Lions offense ready to kick off the next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
And for a second straight play, just nowhere to go, thanks to this Carolina defense. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass.
Shit, the wrong button.
And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. And the Panthers are going to get the football back. This time will run out in this 3rd quarter of play. One quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game.
It's wild.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And it would appear that that first-round bye certainly helped. They've looked fresh from the start and no letdown here as they lead big in this divisional round, and they look to book a spot in the conference championship. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. Young's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll set up a throw. He's got his big tight end. That's Hurst. And they're going to get this up to midfield.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
3rd down, here's Patterson. And he gets this one across midfield for the 1st down to the 46. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
Brandon, when a defense just simply can't get off the field on 3rd down, we all know how important that down is for both sides of the ball. You often feel like you're just a step behind whatever they're doing offensively.
And one of the differences in this game, no doubt, 3rd down conversion, and that is going to be a story they'll talk about after this one. And he cannot get away, and Young will go down. Multiple defenders getting to him there for a huge loss. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. To throw, Young. And his throw is incomplete. A CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. From the left side, it's complete. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
Young to throw on 4th. The open man is Sharkey. It's complete. He will have the conversion and more than that. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. So not only do they convert on fourth, but they pick up 22 yards in the process. So after the big play on fourth, here's 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown.
Man, y'all acting stupid.
DJ Chark with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Panthers are moving closer to a date now in the NFC Championship game as they're able to extend this 4th quarter lead. Extra point right down the middle. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
Here we go.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Their hopes of advancing past this divisional round hanging by a thread, if that, as they begin
everybody come off the edge.
1st and 10 on the wrong side of the scoreboard.
Everybody comes off the edge.
It's that time, and it delivers to the tune of a 9-yard loss. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. They run the counter. Gibbs. And able to find a little space. He gets us up over the 15 to the 16. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 14. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And this one incomplete. And another throw that really could have been, maybe should have been intercepted. That would have been number 4. Instead, it's 4th down.
They'll probably spend a little extra time dissecting the game film after this when I think part of their plan was to hit them over the top with the deep ball. They've been unsuccessful all night.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Lions turned away on 4th down. And now, boy, the ball's going to go over on downs here inside the 10-yard line.
Red, cycle.
Now Young.
My man sitting right here won't jump. Man, stop it.
It's another touchdown.
Come on, man.
Another touchdown. They're looking like the
Man, don't even put
#1
his hands
seed
up.
that they earned throughout the year. Looking pretty dominant
Right.
right now.
We knew the road to the Super Bowl would run right through this stadium. Somebody's going to have to come in here and beat
That's
these guys.
crazy.
Good luck. Yeah, I don't think it's happening this
Sit
weekend.
right there.
No, definitely not this weekend. And for anyone else out there, bring your game.
Buyer beware. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
They go play action here on 1st down. Out to his left. And the pressure gets there. He'll go down. He gets a sack. And it's going to bring us to the 2-minute warning. The pressure from multiple guys there as they bury him for a big 9-yard loss.
3 blockers.
Come on, set. Ultra. Go ultra.
On second down now, it's Gibbs, and he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
On third down, Gibbs, and I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield.
So this offense able to convert on 4th, and now a fresh set of downs here, 1st and 10.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. Touchdown, Detroit.
Jamison Williams.
50 yards.
And the Lions are finally into the end zone here in this 4th quarter.
So the Lion offense staying on the field as they're going to try for 2. They'll try and throw for it. To the end zone. It's incomplete.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for it.
Oh, man, this is the dumbest game y'all ever played in my life.
Because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation.
Right.
This time, unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they've got to be feeling very comfortable and confident here with this lead in the football here in the 4th quarter, Charles. And I don't think that they need to score again, but it seems like this offense is just getting better as the game goes on. They've scored on their last 2 drives.
Certainly feels like a chance for them to continue to have some fun out there, doesn't it? Game's already decided, as you noted. So they can continue to play loose, break out some other concepts, maybe run a few trick plays, get other people involved. Heck, even go deep on one of these first snaps just because they can.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle.
Hey, Rega.
Young here to throw.
Oh, hit it. Hit him anyway.
The Lions now are going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
Partner was a definite passing down, but he was able to leak out and pick up some good yardage, even though the coverage was excellent. Maybe it's not exactly how they drew it up, but he still got a big chunk of yardage on 2nd down.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
And a manageable 3rd down becomes a lot less manageable. 3rd and 7 after the false start. Young. And that's going to be incomplete.
First time you hit him on that.
Too good there. The
First time you hit him on that pass.
4th down.
Well, big
Catch
here
the
in
dog.
the 4th quarter, up really big. That pass and incompletion, I don't think they needed the completion, but Charles, this is an offense right now that they're just having fun. They're clicking on all cylinders.
Yeah, you're right. They didn't need a completion. They certainly don't need any more points. But they're not going to turn them down. They're going to continue to run what they have in their playbook, and they still want to run it efficiently.
Now Young on 4th down. He's got Hurst. His
Just won't hit the guy on the paint.
Now the Panthers going to
Not
use
hit
the
the guy on
first
the
of their
paint.
timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Well, fans expect these primetime slots to deliver some of the best games each week. And, well, one team has certainly followed through with that tonight. Just an absolute clinic, Charles, on offense here. And they don't seem to be done trying to drive that football.
Yeah, and continue your theme about one team enjoying it. One fan base is enjoying it as well. The other fan base, they might disagree with what they've seen, but the one that's winning, they're certainly getting their money's worth.
Young's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing with this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Yeah, we want to get pressure, guys.
that lead certainly not dissuading them from pressing the envelope late. I mean, if anything, with these passes, it's like they're getting more aggressive to try to drive the ball downfield.
And that will certainly lend itself to some post-game questions for that coach. And maybe you and I should attend that press conference and see what he has to say, because someone's going to ask him why he continued to push it. My guess, he didn't like how some of the snaps were run earlier, and he wanted to use that as a chance to clean things up. But he certainly will have some explaining to do.
Going to throw right side here, complete. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play.
Well, Gardner, nothing but praise from me for this offense. They have been tremendous all night long. They knew what they had to do to unlock the defense. Let's face it, this has been a master class in offensive football that we've been here to witness.
And Young's going to throw it here.
I mean, you should just stand there. It's great.
And that's complete. Now the offense will burn their third
See the
and
nigga
final
running behind me,
timeout.
just stand there.
And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. They probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on first and goal.
Right through. Claude red. Red, cycle. Red.
Now Young. Looking in zone, but it's incomplete.
Their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy, because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out, because this one, it was over a long time.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.